welcome back to Blues Fans TV. I am Sophie Rose.
Hey guys, for discount off of top quality football merchandise from Kitbag, please use our code and link in the description below, just for being a Blues Fans TV subscriber and an awesome Chelsea fan.
Anyway, let's get into the game against Rennes. Super impressed actually. I've been on many Euroways and I was actually watching with one of my friends and they're all United. And they were like, oh, you don't play too well away from home. I'm like, you know what, in all my Euroways, the only ones we've actually won have been the Amsterdam final, the Munich final obviously, and I went to Schalke away when we won as well. But all of our other Euroway performances have never been that amazing, to be honest. I'm never ever optimistic. If we come away from a draw, I'm always thinking that's a good result. And yeah, so for us to get back into the game like that at the last minute, of course it's Giroud. He's one of those players that just does pop up with that sort of goal, and it's a fantastic header. But I'm going to go through 3 reasons why I believe we won and why I do think we can progress on now and do really well in the knockout stages. Purely because we've shown that we are not only able to get back into games, we have options on the bench. I suppose having the option to have 5 substitutions is really helping us, but aside from that, I thought Frank did a really good job and called it right. Yeah, it's a shame that we conceded a goal, but at the end of the day, you never know what's going to happen in this competition. So yeah, we'll get into it now then. So reason 1, I'm going to go for Mason Mount. He was our man of the match. That ball he places to Callum Hudson-Odoi before he gets his goal is amazing. A long ball at that, he looked up, he saw who was running for the ball. He's looking into space to see where he can pass it so that Callum can run in. And a fantastic finish from Hudson-Odoi himself. So I think Mason was all over the pitch yesterday. There's been a lot of criticism as of lately as to why he's so included. Why wouldn't he be? He's been fantastic. His work ethic is amazing. You can see he's always constantly trying. I think from the minute he arrived at Chelsea Football Club, he really wanted to impress Frank, and you can just see all over his face how hard he tries in every game and how committed he is to Chelsea Football Club and to trying to help us progress in every competition, and that is exactly why he's playing for his country as well. So fantastic work from Mason there all around the pitch. I think players always make 1 or 2 mistakes during games, but for me the good outweighs that, and yeah, just that ball alone I thought was fantastic. In at number 2 then is we didn't give up. I think last season especially, if that was last season, that game we probably would have lost. Rennes obviously were very disappointed to concede at the end. A draw for them would have been a fantastic result. For us, it would, we expect better than that, of course. And for me, Rennes only have a couple of good players. I think one of them is young. I think he's around 18. I've forgotten his name now. Something I can't pronounce anyway. But yeah, he's probably one of their only good players on the pitch. Along with the guy that scored the goal. I'm not actually that educated on Rennes as a team, to be fair. But we have far better quality in our side. I think we have worldwide good players such as Kante, who come off the bench and for me did an okay job. But yeah, so we didn't give up. I think Frank putting Giroud on was tactical, and that will lead into my next point in a minute, and something we need to discuss actually. I think he knows that's the sort of player that can come and do the job. I don't think Werner particularly had the best game. I was actually surprised he took Tammy off instead. I would have taken off Werner. You can disagree with me, of course. But yeah, just our ability not to give up, to fight till the very end. That's the sort of football that I want to see from us, and that's exactly what you need in this sort of competition. You can never give up. And the year we won it and we played Barcelona, that just showed everything was against us and we never gave up and we progressed forward and won. So I think even when you are maybe the underdogs or you're just not performing as well as other top teams in Europe, that doesn't matter in this competition. It's all about the fight. It's all about how passionate you are about the game, and I thought we did a fantastic job. In at number 3 then, we are going to talk about Giroud. A debate that's coming up a little bit is why he doesn't play more. Giroud for me has always been one of those players who has been better coming off of the bench, and I think there's nothing wrong with having a player where his main skill and his main attribute to the team is to help us out last minute is to come on and make an impact when all other players are tired. He's, you know, a fresh pair of legs, and he's been watching the game from the sidelines and probably sees things that, you know, the players don't on the pitch. It's a very different way of looking at the game, obviously, and comes up with a fantastic header that I don't think the keeper could have saved in a mile. So I'm going to go with Giroud purely because I think if he wasn't on the pitch, we don't get that final goal. I don't think anybody else would have scored that. I don't think Tammy would have if he was still on the pitch. I think he is a player that is probably, he's not reached, what's the word? If you look at other players that have played for us, such as Ivanovic, XYZ, they all have their sort of shelf life, I think. And I don't think Giroud has reached that point yet. His main attribute to the team is to help us out last minute, is to come on and make an impact when all other players are tired. He's, you know, a fresh pair of legs, and he's been watching the game from the sidelines and probably sees things that, you know, the players don't on the pitch. It's a very different way of looking at the game, obviously, and comes up with a fantastic header that I don't think the keeper could have saved in a mile. So I'm going to go with Giroud purely because I think if he wasn't on the pitch, we don't get that final goal. I don't think anybody else would have scored that. I don't think Tammy would have if he was still on the pitch. I think he is a player that is probably, he's not reached, what's the word? If you look at other players that have played for us, such as Ivanovic, XYZ, they all have their sort of shelf life, I think. And I don't think Giroud has reached that point yet. Different areas of the field, of course, but I think he still has a lot to give, and that's probably why I think he sort of wanted to leave, because he wants to play and he feels he deserves to play first team football, and I wouldn't blame him if that was it. I think the way Frank is seeing it at the moment is that he's trying to build a team, and I don't think you can do that with a player that is of Giroud's age. Yes, okay, Silva's come in as a defender and he is a lot older than what we would normally go for, but I think that was more of an emergency buy. And we needed some experience at the back because we haven't had that in so long. I don't think you need experience at the front. I think you need a player that is a proven goal scorer. So yeah, I don't see Giroud having a regular first team place. I would understand if he wanted to leave, but I do think he has a lot more to offer than just playing the odd Champions League game. You know, I do think we should be using him more so in Premier League games. I think he should be coming on at the last minute to make an impact. I think he should at least be getting 10-15 minutes there. We really haven't seen him feature that much at all yet. But I think the game against Rennes, the goal proves that he has something to offer that other players can't generate in our times of need. So yeah, comment below, let me know what you think about that. Do you think Giroud should be playing a lot more? You know, for me, yes, but a regular team place, probably not. But I do think he deserves some game time in the Premier League for sure, as well as the odd Champions League game. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you agree with all my points. I'm sure there's a lot that I've missed out there. Are there any players yesterday that you thought didn't make an impact, that you thought should have done better? Please comment below and let me know who you think should feature for our next few games. It's a really exciting competition. I'm glad that we've, you know, sealed knockout stage qualification. That's the word I'm going to use. But it's fantastic, and we, you know, the players are on the plane taking pictures, you know, happy, and a bit of relief as well for them, I'm sure. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget in the description below for all of your Chelsea merchandise for money off. You can use our links because you're awesome Chelsea fans, of course, and we always want to help you out. Anyway, thank you so much, and yeah, see you for the next video.